Intrigues me. We're going out to Madison. Jesse Davis and Nathan Lustig are the founders of Entrustet. Now, you guys have to explain to everybody what this is, but for the most part, it's
after you die.
It's post-mortem. I have a Facebook account. I have a something MySpace account.
You need people to die for your business to work, right, guys?
That.
Unfortunately.
So tell us how it works.
Sure. So Entrustet's a free service, and it's a website that helps you prepare your last wishes for your digital assets. And digital assets are any online account or any file on your computer. So we let you make a free, secure list, and then say if you want each online asset deleted when you pass away or transferred to an heir.
So it sounds like a great idea, by the way, because when I was reading the brief on this, I thought, you know, genius, because everyone has all these email accounts or the Facebook and all that stuff. But what concerned me was what you just said, free service. How do you make some money off of this thing? I mean, you guys got to eat.
Sure. So we've got 3 different revenue models. The first one is that there's a whole legal side to the issue, and actually incorporating your digital assets into wills and trusts is an important step. And we actually educate lawyers and then help them learn how to actually do it,
So
and then they can list themselves on our website.
So they can pay you to list on the website, you know, write your will, that kind of thing. So that's one, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, the other 2?
That's one. And then our next product is called the Account Incinerator, and that's not live yet, but it's going to be in about 3 or 4 weeks. And what that does is it allows you to privately delete any account that you wouldn't want anyone to ever find. And you can pay us $19.95 per year to make sure that we delete it privately so no one finds it.
Wait, what do you do?
And then the third one,
they destroy accounts you don't want the world to know about upon your death. For instance, your porn account.
Privately.
You and the SEC. You should see her face, guys. She's in shock. I think that, by the way, that idea of deleting stuff upon your death.
Well, I'm making a mental list of all the things I'm going to send to them. No, wait. But do you? So I have to do this ahead of time. So I got to.
While you're alive.
While I'm alive, I got to make a list of all the stuff.
That's correct.
So this is all like basically any account I've given. I mean, it could be my Gap account. Any account out there that has a password from me, you'll go and delete it. Is that right?
Sort of. The way it works is if you put something into the Account Incinerator, which is our paid product, we can automatically delete it privately before anybody stumbles upon it. If it's something like, for instance, my Facebook account, I would want deleted, but it's not necessarily private, so I wouldn't put it into the incinerator. It would just be part of our free package. And what we do is we allow you to add a digital executor, so somebody who actually makes the transfers or deletions of the accounts after you pass away. And in the example of my Facebook account, it would be my executor who would go in with my username and password and delete my account.
Gotcha.
But it wasn't privately deleted.
And the third revenue stream, how do you do it?
And the third one is we've got affiliate partnerships with other companies that will help people prepare for their digital assets when they pass away. So our first one is with Mozy, which is automated backup of your hard drive. And we can refer people to Mozy to back up all of the files on their computer, which are important digital assets. And then you can add your Mozy account to your Entrustet account and make sure that all your files go through. And you get an affiliate commission for
some of this stuff, though, what you're doing, I mean, you could do it. You don't have to be dead. I mean, that whole idea of being able to delete stuff, it sounds like, you know, you don't have to do, if you know what you've got, you do it and not pay you guys. But what about the stuff you signed up for, say, in 1998 or 1999 that you forgot about? Do you have a way to search the web with certain criteria from me, the client, and then go and clear out, you know, some kind of phishing expedition to clear out anything I forgot about? Maybe do that while I'm alive?
As of now, we don't, but that's something that we're actually developing, and it's one of our features that's on our radar. But yeah, it's definitely something we want to do.
Right.
I want you guys to IPO when you have that, because that and the ability to send out some kind of phishing thing to pull back emails would I think you'd be gazillionaires.
Sure.
How about this?
Knock Formica.
Whatever the heck I'm knocking, Formica, die. Do you send an email out to all my peeps saying, you know, my Facebook people, Twitter, saying she's gonzo now?
The Munchkins do that.
May you rest in
Ding
peace.
dong.
Who does that?
Actually, that would probably fall under the role of your digital executor. So theoretically, if you, or whoever you give your email account to, right, because most of your contacts are stored in your email account, so whoever is the recipient of your email account after they pass away, one of the nice things is that they will have access to your contact list, and they can send out a message to everyone in there.
Guys, what's the, we need to get the web address for this up there. And I just have to say, I'm assuming you're both in your 20s, and I have more confidence looking at the two of you than I did looking at the 20-something-year-olds from Goldman Sachs yesterday.
How old are you guys?
Well, thank you. I'm 23.
And I'm 24.
So did you come up with this idea while you were in college?
I came up with it summer of 2008.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
And I'm really, I think I once read it's about 2 million people die every year in the United States, give or take a few, but that's roughly the turnover rate for our population. But that concept you have of, while you're alive, being able to go fish for things you've forgotten about, I think that once you get that up and running, we'd love to have you back and talk about that, because I think that could be explosive.
Sure. Sure. Well, you know, surprisingly or not surprisingly enough, 285,000 U.S. Facebook members will die this year. And that number is only going to grow exponentially over time.
All right. And real quick, your website again is
www.entrustet.com. E-N-T as in Tom, R-U-S-T as in Tom, E-T as in Tom. So all T's. Entrustet.
Jesse Davis, Nathan Lustig, the founders of Entrustet.com. Thank you so much for being with us, guys.
Live long and prosper.
Way to go.
Thank you,
Way
you
to
too.
go. It's all about being entrepreneurial and innovative.
Oh, but this is a great idea with the, not only for the dearly departed, but this thing they're working on is a phenomenal idea. It's a great idea, because trust me, we've all forgotten about stuff, back in the early days of the internet where you signed up because you thought you'd get something free and then you sent all this stuff out there. It's like, what the heck ever happened to it?
I know, but I'm not sure why I care so much. I mean, that it's out there.
Because a lot of us are kind of obsessive and paranoid and like to have our private stuff, just don't want it out there in the ether.
Maybe
and for $10, why wouldn't you do it? Or even 20.